Obama was
What
somewhere
happened?
speaking in
Oh
Chicago.
shit!
He didn't mention Trump's name, but he's calling him Hitler. And then I went in the comment section of the article, and people was like, "What is he doing? This is a disgrace. The former president of the United States running around as a shadow government, calling the current president Hitler."
Who called who Hitler?
Obama called Trump Hitler Tuesday night, speaking in front of people in Chicago.
Oh shit! Really?
Oh, wow.
Yes, yes.
Obama
I saw it.
Obama's a social justice warrior. Confirmed. Obama rants
Yeah.
like a fucking spoiled justice whiner. Oh, PC culture. I went and bombed 7 fucking countries. Yeah, and the social justice warrior, honestly, is this who you're fucking praising? Obama's an SJW. Hillary Clinton is an SJW.
Yeah, I saw it on it was in Daily Mail. It wasn't nowhere. I didn't see it nowhere else, but I saw it on Daily Mail. He was in Chicago speaking, and he called Trump Hitler. And they said that's a disgrace for a former president to call someone that. Like when George Bush left office and Obama came in, he had an easy transition. Easy. Bush stayed quiet for years until this year. And all of a sudden, the Democrats loving and hugging him. You forgot you called him a war criminal.
Mm-hmm.
Now they love him.
Yeah, they're all just wrapping their arms around this fucking criminal. Just all of them. All of them.
Gross,
Yeah.
All of them.
nasty,
Fuck.
vile,
You know?
repulsive.
God.
It pisses me off.
It's the amount of criminality, or is it, I don't know if that's a real word. I think I'm being a Bush right there. But
No, you're not. It's a real word.
Okay,
Criminality.
yeah. Well, okay, thank you. But the amount of it, it's just piled up so high, and it's all on all of their shoulders, and it's invisible to them. They carry it
It's
around.
hired.
They carry it around, and they carry all this around, and they don't even. They've because of their power, because of their money, because of their influence, because of the people they associate with, this epsilon of people, they're untouchable, and they fucking know it. There is no guilt when you're untouchable. There is no
their
guilt.
pal is hiding a piece of shit.
Well,
Oh, some audacity in that speech. He said in the Mr. Obama told his audience that the danger of growing complacent, according to Crane's newspaper, they have to attend to this garden of democracy, or else things could fall apart quickly. You're the one that created this, and then
was in that article it saying he said Trump is destroying democracy.
That's what it looks like, and he said,
"Mm-hmm."
Well, ain't that the pot calling the kettle black?
Barack got a lot of nerve because he killed democracy when he 8 years all them seats was voted out and governorships and stuff, and then he went on out and campaigned for that damn Hillary Clinton. His legacy is done.
Barack Obama urged Americans to defend democracy in speech to the Economic Club of Chicago, in which he appeared to use the rise of Adolf Hitler as a warning against the rise of bigotry and nativism under President Donald Trump. Shit.
And nothing like this has been done. This is unprecedented.
I want to hit him.
President doing this. He is arrogant, and I think he loves attention.
He's an attention whore.
I can't believe I fell for him. Now I'm ready to put up my memorabilia, my inauguration invitation because it's like it's a hope.
So I like Jesse Ventura. That's all I got to say.
I love Jesse Ventura.
I would,
he don't bite his
if
tongue.
Jill, and I'm sorry, Green Party, and I'm just got to say this, but if Jill could run as the running mate, I think that would be a good team. I mean, Jesse and Jill. I
love Jesse.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, Jesse and Jill. Jill and Jesse and Jill. I think that would be. I think that would be really good. I think that would be good. I just Barack. What's the guy's name? Amuk Barak. What's
Ajamu Baraka.
Thank you. Ajama Barak. I'm glad I can remember the word "the." But anyway, Ajamu
He's
Baraka.
good too.
Oh, he's great, but I don't think
he's awesome.
I don't think he's got enough star power to help promote. I mean,
it shouldn't even be the star power. It's just that it's just like the parties are not the two parties are not letting them in.
Yeah. So that's basically what's going on.
Obama got in solely because Oprah Winfrey had the complete ear of so many people. And she was, this is the guy, I know him personally, you got to go for this guy. And pretty soon it was, you're not going for this guy, you're not a human being.
Right.
And Baraka did not have the same thing that Obama had. He doesn't have Obama going for him. He doesn't have this crowd of billionaires that want him in. And Obama had to face all these people that did not want an African-sounding name to ever be in the White House. The Baraka would face the same thing without having somebody in his corner to help him. And I think that we really weren't a mature enough country yet, racially, for Obama to have been president. And I'm certain that the backlash would hit him too hard without someone like Oprah, in his corner. As I say, I still think we have a long way to go to get people to really be open on that. I don't know if I'm overstepping on that or.
Who knows? Anybody's guess is as good as any anymore.
My niece,
I don't mean to be a downer, but geez.
Yeah, my niece had to leave Northwestern Iowa because she said there was just too racially fired for her. But she was not white and just was not accepted in Northwest Iowa. I'm on the Northeast side, but on the Northwest, it's different. A lot of the countries like our Northwest. And, sad thing is, just like football games were for the fantasy football, some people pick the teams by their colors, not knowing really what's going on. Same thing happens with the presidents. And people pick them for the strangest, funniest reasons. And usually it's just, do my mom and dad vote for R or D? Then I will. And so when it comes time for getting somebody in the Green Party, they've already got one major strike against them. They've got to get over that hump. If they've got any other humps to go over, it's just an overwhelming issue. It'd be nice if our country wasn't that way. And seriously, I'm concerned that we're going backwards, not forward. Did I shut everybody up?
No,
I actually do see that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, I deal a lot with correcting things. And usually after you have a line going along and you start correcting too fast going up, you get an equal correction going down. And it kind of wavers till it gets on. But there's always that almost the same depth after the improvement backlash. And that's what I see after Obama is I see this down backlash now. And it's frightful because we can't have one segment of the population feeling that they're not a full-fledged member of our society. Society only works when we all think we're gaining something from it. And it's a bad situation for me.
We're all in a processing mode, aren't we, tonight?
Yeah, sorry if I'm distracted. Processing.
I just noticed we take breaks and we're just thinking a lot more than we used to.
I made a bunch of little parts.
Well, I heard Obama had Shell, his campaign, put money into the Alabama Democratic primary.
That's
But I
weird.
don't know if he gave any to, what's the guy running? Doug what?
That's what your printer made?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
been
dear God.
making these while we've been in here. It's not making too much noise.
Well, they wasn't supporting him at first.
Do you see that, Shirley?
Huh?
Do you see what he's holding up? That's what his...
No, I don't see.
Show her again. That's what his printer just made.
Who?
Snarks. See that printer in the back? It's a 3D printer.
It's printing yellow tonight. Our chef would appreciate the flavor of the day.
I don't care. That is so freaking awesome that they have that.
And they have these for chefs now. They can make cakes, cookies. They're really good at cookies. They're really good at pancakes now.
Real ones.
Yes, where you make the pancake and you can have different, you can, incorporate pictures on them. You can incorporate pictures by the layers. So you cut it open and you have a different picture on the inside than on the outside.
What are you talking about? That thing behind him?
Yeah,
you
that's
see
a
the little yellow
3D
thing moving?
printer.
Well, my father's dementia. He saw there's a reel over there. This is a red one. But he saw it, and to him, he thought that this was thread.
Oh.
So he was very upset about me having the 3D printer in the house because he thought it was a sewing machine. And he thought a sewing machine was too gay to have in the house.
Well, he didn't have all that dementia.
This is just so like my fucking brother. That's why I'm laughing so hard, is because my brother can, oh, bless his heart, he can just think up the funniest things.
That's gay. Oh, he didn't say gay. That's homo. In fact, when my mother died, he got rid of the sewing machine.
Oh my God.
Just threw it away. I mean, it was an antique. It was a really, one of the rare and really good condition. Tossed it out. Couldn't have a sewing machine in the house.
Well, James said in chat he's going pretty soon.
Okay.
I sure wish that I
And everybody, love you all.
I love y'all too.
Is he going right now?
Oh, no.
Oh.
No,
He usually
not.
goes and brushes his teeth and cleans the windows before he goes to bed.
So I'll be going pretty soon, guys, in about 5 minutes. But it's been a good show. Thank you guys for coming on always. I might be up tomorrow. Depends on what's going on.
I feel a lot better tonight.
You feel a lot better?
Yeah, I was really in a bummer mood when I got on.
I'll see what my daughter can do. She's the artist, and I'll see if she can do a little Prince.
Are you kidding? A Prince?
Hey, did you guys notice today? They said it's the Soros revolution. You notice Frankel wore a purple tie, and somebody else, a couple of people that testified in Congress today, men wore purple ties.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's sacrilege. You don't use
That's
them.
supposed to be for the revolution.
Bullshit. They can't use it for that. That's my honey. That's my Prince. That's his color.
I said, why would they pick that color? Because when first thing I think of is Prince. I think of it's a beautiful color. And that's my grandmother-in-law's favorite color. God rest her soul.
Did you know that dark purple has the highest amount of energy? It encompasses all energy levels.
No, I didn't know that.
And I swear to God, I can be out of my bedroom and then come in here and I am way better.
Oh, I thought you meant energy, and it's another one. You know, the more violet things get, the more purple they are, right?
Right. That's how I meant it. What is that?
What is that?
A 460 nanometer laser. It's a class 4 460 nanometer laser.
That's what your printer made?
No.
Oh. Sorry.
Hey guys, I'm going to go.
Okay.
All right, Cheryl. Good night. Thanks for coming on.
Good night.
Purple really is extremely high energy.
Yes, it is.
Like this.
Can you put it closer?
Yeah. No, don't point it at us. Jesus Christ.
It's not plugged in.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
I'm making another mount for it. But gives off quite a little bit of energy when it goes. This will class 4 industrial laser is just pretty much how much you focus it is what it'll cut.
Wow.
So this like bone, you have to have warnings up around because bone tissue will even just vaporize.
No, I want your room. You got toys in there.
Yeah. We should party at Snorks.
Can you imagine us getting all
doesn't like mirrors?
No, I'd bump into something and like create like a black hole or something. You know, okay, something like that would happen, and then a black hole would just start. What are you building in the background? What are you making with?
Oh, show him the yellow things.
I was making some calibration tools. I'm getting ready to make a part, so I've got to be able to make sure that both sides are exactly the same. That all the motors are pointed at the same angle. So these are
nice
indicators for what angles.
How much is that 3D machine?
Oh, just a few hundred.
Really?
Really?
Not much. Not much. You know, it's all, depending on the quality. Then once you get it, you've got to start making your own little upgrades to get.
Hell, I'm going to learn how to make a life-size print.
Those go kind of slow.
Well, if I made them in portions and then glued them
doesn't
together.
mean it's impossible, and portions is a wonderful way to go.
Yeah. Pieces, bits and pieces.
I could have them on my wall.
Yeah.
And put lights around them.
I'd like to get one of those. That would be so cool. Wow. Sounds like something I'm going to do.
Get one on your wall, use it as a demo, and my daughter will sell some for you.
Cool.
Doesn't have to be a perfect likeness of him, because that would be copyrightable.
Yeah, careful.
But it could be her view of what he would be like, and yeah, that would be possible.
That would be kind of spooky, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Make like half of him, and then make it like he's coming out of my wall.
Ooh, like his hands coming out and stuff. That's cool. That's a good idea.
His ghost.
And then you said ghost?
His spirit. And make it look like his spirit is coming out of my wall.
You want it so that, like, when you turn off the lights, it's purple.
He glows in the dark purple.
Oh, there it is. Bada bing, bada boom. That sounds like a good one. Uh-oh. Fluorescent. There it is. Yeah. A little spooky.
We're talking about
a little spooky. All right, guys, I gotta shut it down. But thank you. I think independent outsider will probably be doing something.
Yeah, I don't know if I can stay up that late tonight.
Yeah,
me too.
He does.
I was up the last 2 nights with him. He stays up really late.
Yeah, well, his schedule is different. That's why. So, but it's just in case some late nighters want to go hang out with him, or morningers.
What time does he usually start?
I don't know. He starts like 4 a.m. sometimes. It's crazy.
And then he goes to 4:20, and then at 4:20 he goes 4:20.
Yeah, it seemed to me it was 4:30 my time, which would be 5:30 his time. Last night, I just said I'm tired. I gotta go to bed. And
that's where I am. Okay, good night. See you guys.
Good
night. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Love you, dude.
Thank you.
Love yous. Love yous.
Love you too. Quiet.
Wow, these guys are awesome. All right, so what do we talk about tonight? All kinds of crap. The one thing that I brought up, which I thought was very interesting, because it's interesting to me, is that there's, how do I say this? Okay. I don't think we understand the magnitude of the amount of control we do not have any longer on our judiciaries, our legislators, and our executives. I don't think most people understand that anymore. It's to the point now to where, these people, they control, and this is a thing I just created. I put it on my Facebook and Twitter. The wrong legislators, judiciaries, and executives on both sides of the aisle are in charge of all of this. Food, air, water, education, news, money, healthcare, civil rights, natural resources, etc., etc., etc. So you go ahead and keep voting for those on the Hill that don't give a crap about you. And they don't. George Carlin, There's my little James Montauk on there, which is good. But that's kind of what's happening. Try to debate that with me sometime. Try to say, you're full of shit. That's not really happening. Well, how are things going for you? How are things going for you in your world? Is everything fine? Is everything good? Some people, yeah. There's some people out there that are doing just fine and things are moving at what they should be. But there's a lot of people that are doing okay that could be doing a hell of a lot better. And then the unemployment rate is starting to go up pretty dramatically. Homeless rate has gotten exponentially, I like that word, has gotten a lot higher lately. And, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. And, I don't think our information is spot on perfect, but I think it's damn close. Maybe that's just me being biased because we are who we are. But we're really, we're, like I said, we're reading between the lines, seeing past the words, trying to find out what the true meaning of what they're trying to tell us. And most of it is propaganda. Most of it fits a political narrative. And most of it isn't helping us. It's not helping you. It's not helping me. I'm working. I'm very happy where I'm at, and all that stuff. And of course, it could be better, but I'm thankful that I do have work, and I am thankful that I do have the things that I have. And when it all comes down to it, I want that for everybody. I want everybody in every industry, whether you're in the hospitality industry, whether you're in the construction industry, whether you're in the automotive industry, whether you're in the manufacturing industry, whatever, transportation industry, whatever. I want you to be able to take care of your family. I want you to be able to swim in a clean lake. I want you to be able to have health care, so where if you do get sick or injured or something like that, that you can show up for work and show up for, that softball game with your buddies, the co-ed softball games, and, go bowling and do the things you do, just have a good life, And I do enjoy, Rebel, I do enjoy doing this because I think it's necessary. I think this will hopefully one day be documented, and they'll look back at our show and they'll say, hey, those people actually started something. Those people actually, from all over the country, and I didn't graduate from Yale, and I did, that's obvious, and I didn't, serve in politics, and maybe I'm off on some of my constitutional laws, and I know there's 27 amendments, but then there's a bunch of stuff that I probably still need to learn, and I do this to learn, because the people that come on here, like Independent and Garden Gnome, and I really miss Broken Carpenter and Kelly, for sure, and Ariel. I'm sorry. Hopefully one day you can come back and hang out. I'm still drinking my apple cider vinegar, by the way, not as much as I should. But there's a lot of people that do come on here. We had some new people in the chat, which I thought was awesome too, that are chiming in with some good information. And we're just trying to make sense of the ridiculousness that seems to be happening, the fiasco, of all these buffoons that are running the show. And it is a show, whether you think so or not. There's somebody's always selling you something, whether you like it or not. And we really need some better people out there. Like Red said, like Stevie said, like Red Economics said, we need a clean house. We need, and like I said earlier, we need them to take drug tests, and they need to be monitored, and we need to have cameras on them, and they shouldn't be talking about backroom deals or golf course deals or anything that's discussed that has to do with our interests. Should be in front, so that we can see what they're doing, because they're employed by us, and they're totally forgetting that. Now they know that they are, but they're making it so that they don't have that we aren't going to be privy to it, or that we shouldn't notice it, or that the tables have turned in regards to power and control and who actually controls the government. Because honestly, it's supposed to be us. We pay for their salaries. 174, 176,000, 173,000. If you're a senator or whatever, and you're on the Hill, and you're, pushing these laws and stuff, like the new tax plan that came on that didn't get a lot of attention from fucking anywhere. One or two Democrats maybe raised a little hell about it, but that's about it. And that seemed like it was planned anyway. I think we're being sold down the river, bottom line. And I think if we don't start doing something about it now, we're going to keep being sold down the river. And so that's why we're here. We're here to let you know that we don't want it to happen, and I hope that you understand what we're truly trying to do. And we really want you to have a better life. I want you to keep your guns. I want you to be safe with them. I want you to go play with your kids. I want your kids to be safe. I want you, I want the transparency of the government to be out there, so we know what they're doing. We want, everything I just showed you should not be. And I'll just show you one last time, okay? And it's something I just created. I want your food to be Monsanto free. Okay, I want it to be healthy for you. I want you to be able to get food. I want you to be able to live a decent life in this country, as an American citizen or part of the voting republic. I want your air quality and your water quality to be good. I want it to be safe for you. I want you to be able to educate your family, your kids, and yourself when need be. There's nothing wrong with free college. Nothing wrong with that. Community college, great. Let the big colleges keep charging, doing what they do, and give out those scholarships. I have no problem with that. Let money be money and what it can do for people, and not for the masses, and not for just the corporations. The MMT, or monetary, I don't even remember what that means. Sorry. Let the FDA and the FCC needs to work for us, and the FEC that needs to work for us. And our big pharma doesn't need to be taking over the FDA and everything like that, CDC, and it's just all these services that are supposed to be for us. Don't seem like they are anymore. They're not looking out for our best interests, especially civil rights. Oh my God. I believe in Black Lives Matter, and there's a reason for that. They've gone through some heinous, if you look at old Hawaiian pictures or Polynesian pictures of Tongans, Fijians, Samoans, we're dark. And my father used to be considered a black person in many, many places we've lived. The first thing they thought about him is he was black, or maybe half black or something. And I've seen the racism, and it's even been against me just for being the color I am. And I'm not, when I get dark, I get pretty damn dark. I mean, maybe I'll show you a couple of those pictures, but I can get pretty dark when I get in the sun. The sun's kind of vicious right now. It just seems a little heavy. And then our natural resources, just leave them alone. Let's use the natural resource that we have, is the sun. That's the most powerful thing out there. The wind. I mean, God, the wind's been blowing crazy here for the past few days. Imagine harnessing that wind. There's so many other things, and like Snork says, it's like we're going backwards. And we need to find leaders and a party that will start taking us in the right direction. And it's not any of these two, because all they care about is their money, their influence, and their power, and they don't give a shit about you. They don't. As George Carlin says, they don't. They don't. Anyway, thank you all for coming tonight. I know they're long shows, but what they're for is basically so you can come in and you can hang out, say a few words, and get it out of your system, or just comment in the chat or something, and we all or somebody will try to chat back and give you some information, because we all kind of think the same. We have people that are in the chat that have been with us for a long time, so we're kind of all on the same page. We share all the same information. So whether you hear it in chat, you'll probably hear it from us here on in the video that you're seeing. But we're here. The core, really, honestly, I think, and most of us are this. Save our Mother Earth. There is no plan B, guys. There is no other planet out there right now that we can go jump on in case this one fucks up and all the people. There is no plan B. There's no plan B planet. This is what we got. This is who we are. We've got to start thinking more responsibly towards each other, more respect, more tolerance. We definitely need to be more civil, absolutely, more polite, more courteous, be funnier, be humorous, be enjoyable. How about that? When it comes down to it, how about just more joy and less pain? I mean, the world has the yin and yang. I understand that. But I always used to think that the good part was about 51% and the bad part was about 49%. If we can keep it like that instead of more bad lately, then I think we'll be okay. But in a nutshell, we're trying to do our best. You live your life and do what you need to do, take care of your family and your friends and your loved ones and all that stuff. And I'll do the same, but I might need your help sometime, and maybe you might need mine, and I'll be there for you. You know, I will definitely be there for you if you ever need me. I'm just that kind of person. I'm that guy that will get out of my truck and push a car off the freeway. For one, I can do it. For two, I just want that fucking vehicle to get off of the freeway. And for three, I just do it. You know, if I got my kids in the car, no, I'm not going to do it. But I'm just one of those guys. And you don't have to be like me. But what you can do is just maybe think about others a little bit more than you think about yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. All right. Anyway, thank you all for coming. This is James with Monotone. I'm about to say aloha, give you the shaka signal, because I can do that, because I'm Polynesian, 42% Hawaiian. Shaka, aloha. Thank you guys for coming. Aloha.